All right, that's that. That's that. And I got to call up. I got to call up this. There we go.
All right. So are we live?
We are. We're live, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Like we're live.
How you doing, Ian?
I'm swell. Thank you.
My favorite thing, Ian hates the banter portion of the pro. It's just like there's nothing
I don't
to push
hate
back
it.
on. Well, you sound like you hate it because you're bad at it and you're awkward.
Well, here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. Ian has no personality, and so when you have to talk about
we haven't programmed what to say.
He doesn't know what to say.
Voice bots or whatever.
It's difficult.
Yep.
It's difficult for him. Hey, here comes chat. Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Holy cow, Thailand.
Damn. Everybody's saying hello to Ian.
I know.
Hey, guys, we're here too.
This is the Ian stream. They just love
me.
Ian.
Yeah, Ian, are you gonna do a Dance Dance Revolution or something for these people?
So funny.
It is actually your Dance Dance.
And if you
Revolution.
would like to see more of me, you can. Never mind.
I love this. Peruvian food and pound cake is a personality.
That's very accurate.
So good. Be nice to Ian. We try to be nice to Ian. But he's the worst. So it's.
I still
think
haven't had
audio's
Peruvian
working, so
food.
Yeah, it's working tonight.
well, you can't have it in Chicago.
It's the first.
I guess not. I got to go to just some.
Did you draw dick butt on here? What is happening?
No, it does. You know what? Surprisingly, I did notice that it does look like dick butt, but it's not.
Oh, it's a Pac-Man. It's a Pac-Man.
It's like a Pac-Man.
What did you draw? Let me see.
It does look like dick butt, though, kind of.
It does.
It does kind of a dick butt thing. But no, this is one of those, like, it's a mock of the "Don't Tread on Me" flag. Like, government, get out,
I see. Yeah.
It's very
Cold Dead Hands.
Clever.
That's a Cold Dead
Very
Hands
clever.
moment right there.
Yep.
By
exactly.
the way, is he dead?
There you
He's
go.
dead, right?
Charlton Heston?
No,
Is he dead?
he might be.
I don't know. But we get a free gun if he is.
Chat, is Charlton Heston dead? Let
And
us
did
know.
anybody pry his gun?
And that would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing if somebody just goes up to his thing,
casket, just pulls the gun out,
and they just pull that shit off of his fucking hand.
Wouldn't you feel a little obligated to do it?
God, I love it. I think that'd be amazing. It'd be so good.
People are saying very dead and no dead.
So is he
don't-
dead?
That's confusing.
Ian, you got to look it up now. You got.
Is he just like a little dead, like fucking?
You got to let
I
us.
have to do
Princess
research
Bride?
live. Charlton
He's dead. When did he die? People have to
He's
type.
He's been dead for years. You're
dead.
saying?
It does say was on
2008.
Wikipedia, so.
2008.
It's April 5th, 2008.
Well,
It's been a long time. I still thought he had another movie.
He might have been dead during that
He
speech.
did the Legend, but it's not I Am Legend. It's a movie like I Am Legend, but it's not I Am Legend. But he was in a movie like that, right? Wasn't
like
he?
I Am Legend was a vampire zombie.
Yeah,
movie,
right. But he was in a movie like that, but it wasn't called that. It was a similar plot, though. I
Really?
thought.
Okay.
Omega
Green?
Man, maybe, or something.
Omega Man.
Ben-
Is that what you said?
Omega Man.
Ben-Hur?
No, it wasn't. Stop talking.
Sorry.
Spartacus? Was it Spartacus?
Armageddon.
Who's Spartacus?
The Order?
Gladiator.
The Awakening?
Omega Man.
He was the
Omega
gladiator.
Man. That's it. Omega Man. Planet of the Apes, too.
Are you
He's in
guys
Planet of the
confusing
Apes.
him with Clint Eastwood? I don't know. Maybe.
No, Clint Eastwood
No,
was.
it is
racist.
the Omega Man. 1971.
Yeah. Omega
There were
Man.
movies back then?
He was also in Soylent Green, right? Wasn't he a Soylent Green
He
guy?
wasn't. Yeah.
Omega Man was based off of the I Am Legend novel?
Yeah, it's based off. It's not the same story, but it's similar.
Okay. Did you read that book?
I did. It's an excellent book.
awesome
It's
book.
an excellent book. The
Awesome
movie.
book.
I've never seen an adaptation in a movie that is good.
No. The Will Smith one? Holy shit, that's bad.
It's bad. It's
so bad.
It's bad. So Will Smith's is because the way it ends, it sucks.
it's
But
so
like,
bad.
But like the I Am Legend book,
So great.
beautiful.
It's awesome.
I had an anthology that was all apocalyptic stuff, and it was short stories.
Okay.
And that was part of it because
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it's not
'Cause it's a novella.
It's a novella, so it was a
Right,
longer part of it. But it was really good. Excellent story. And then there was a bunch of other great stories in there, too.
I'd read the hell out of
Yeah,
it.
it
That
was
sounds
really
cool.
good. I might
Yeah.
have it downstairs. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Yeah. I'd read the hell out
Yeah.
of that.
So, Tom,
Yes.
last week on the stream,
Oh, I'm so excited
we
right now.
talked about
Yes.
oatmeal Ben and Jerry's.
This is happening.
And I got to try to get in here. I don't know how to do it.
Wait, I got a knife.
Thank you. So last week I talked about this on the stream and how much this was an amazing, essentially like one of my favorite ice cream flavors, but it's not the same. So I tried it this week and it's not the same, but it's quite good.
Okay.
So we could try a couple of pieces here.
So is this stream, you realize that you've given me, I'm just going to sit
it's an ice
for 30
cream
minutes
stream.
and eat ice
It's an ice cream
cream.
stream.
There we go.
So
Yeah.
this is
It is?
Oat of This World.
That is
and
so...
you gotta love stuff that's pun based, right? You have to love an ice cream flavor
God.
that is pun based. It's Oat of This World.
Wait, and the description is buttery brown sugar ice cream with fudge flakes and oatmeal cinnamon cookie swirls. Oh my God.
So here we go. I'm gonna give it a
Sounds
shot.
awesome.
Oh, it's
I'm
very,
getting a big, I'm
very
getting a big.
hard.
I wasn't told it was ice cream stream. I didn't get any.
Did you want us to order you some ice cream? We can send it via Amazon. What do you think?
Okay. Is it going to be watermelon flavored?
Oh, damn, that is so good. That is so good. It's like, you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of those Girl Scout cookies.
It's very similar.
The coconutty.
Yeah.
The best Girl Scout cookie.
But
that is the best Girl Scout
That's
cookie, by the way.
That's a good ice cream.
You a Girl Scout cookie fan? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite one?
I like Thin Mints.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There we go. Outstanding. Oat of This World, delicious. Delicious. Really, really good. Check it out.
yeah. Samoa's is the. There's someone said in the chat. Samoa's is amazing. I mean, I love Thin
Yeah.
Mints. I freeze them though. You gotta freeze
Yeah,
them.
freeze a Thin
Freeze
Mint.
them. Outstanding.
I'm gonna go put this down. Tom's gonna read some chat.
Oh man. I'll put the ice cream away. I'm gonna eat the shit out of that ice cream. I'm gonna eat that ice cream after having already eaten an entire meal with dessert less than an hour ago. And that is not an exaggeration, Ian. I had soup, I had rigatoni, and I had tiramisu. And Cecil took that ice cream away, and I kind of hate him a little bit.
Wait, what was on the rigatoni? That's like my favorite. pasta.
Bolognese.
Oh, okay.
It was outstanding.
Very good. Yeah.
It was outstanding. Yeah, I am uncomfortably full. Like I hurt. I think I'm full, like in my esophagus at this point.
That ice cream is
And I
outstanding.
would eat that ice cream.
I am going to on Season Liberally. I've got to find. So the tough part is I only have one canister for my
Ice cream.
ice cream maker, and I want to try to make. I have a really fast coconut ice cream that I really love to make,
I've had it. It's delicious.
and it's super fast.
yeah.
And I want to share that with people because it's really good and fast.
Hey, things can be very
Yeah.
fast and still satisfying.
And I want to do a.
That's what Ian tells me.
I want to do a.
What?
Because he's bad at sex. Go on.
It worked. It worked once.
And I want to do. There's a lactose intolerant one with bananas that you can make.
Oh.
That's frozen bananas with a little bit of cocoa powder, and then you could put a little bit of almond or coconut milk in there, and then it thins
Oh,
it
yeah.
down enough, and it turns essentially into a soft serve ice cream that you make.
How cool
instantly.
is that?
And it's
That
very
stuff
good.
is
It's
good.
tasty. So I have those two recipes that I want to share, and
Yeah.
then I want to try. What I really want to do instead of just making a simple vanilla is make this ice cream.
Yes, I want you to
But
make
I
this
gotta.
ice cream.
The problem is that making it takes a long time because I have to freeze the container overnight.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Then I have to make it. Then I can't do it another one right away to
Right.
try it. If
Yeah.
it fails, I got to wait 24 hours
Yep.
to do the testing.
Yep.
But I told Sarah, I said, hey, Sarah, just so you know, for a lot of money, they sell these ones that just basically take 60 minutes. And it's this fucking contraption that sits on your counter. And it's essentially an ice cream maker without freezing the container. It just does it. You just pour in your liquid.
pour in your
and
batter?
it's like 60 minutes later, you got fucking ice cream.
Well, there's no reason you don't own that.
And I was like, I should get this. And she's like, you need more work to do that. You better do more stuff. And so I've got to wait. What I'm going to do
So,
is
patrons, if you want us to have this ice cream maker, head on over to patreon.com.
It's going to take a lot of patrons.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I was like, I got to do it with this old ice cream maker that I have, and it's just like one of these little canister things.
I've got one for the.
It's kind of dangerous to have that ice cream maker in my house, the one that can just make ice cream on
Anytime
fucking
you
demand.
want. Oh,
because
yeah.
my God, you're gonna have to fucking butter my doors to get me in and out of the house. Because man, I love ice cream.
I do too.
I just
So
love
much.
it. I can eat so much of it too. Just so much ice cream.
The ice cream maker I've got, I got to admit, I haven't used it in years and years. It's the one that attaches to the KitchenAid.
Oh yeah, how's that work on the KitchenAid?
Meh.
Yeah?
That's why I don't like it so much.
Yeah.
It's a very meh attachment.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I will be making that video soon. The good thing is that two of those only require one of them requires a food processor. So it doesn't actually require the ice cream maker itself.
Okay, that's the banana
And
one?
yeah, so I don't
Okay.
need to freeze anything ahead
Right.
of time, which is perfect. I just need to freeze the bananas ahead of time. The other one does require, the coconut one that I make requires.
And I think
so.
frozen bananas come standard in every refrigerator.
They are.
and
Everybody
every
has.
freezer.
Everybody's
Yeah.
got one.
Yep.
They should have a freezer. They should have them in the freezer section at the store.
They really should, actually. I wonder if they do.
Anyway, all right, we got to cover some stories. I'm sorry we were talking about ice cream. It is National Ice Cream Day today, though. By the way, just want to point that out.
That is the greatest of all
Is
days.
it today, tomorrow, or
Is it
18th? Maybe.
Why does ice cream only get a day? It should get at
It's
least
one of
a
these
week.
days. It's around now. So
should get at
it's-
least a month.
It's when our stream happens. So yeah. So
July
Okay,
18th.
somebody is talking about Dippin' Dots. I can't fucking stand those things. Have you had those
I've
Dippin' Dots?
never had a Dippin' Dot.
Man, when I was a kid, Dippin' Dots were like the thing I wanted most in the world. And I got them, and I never got them. And then I got them as an adult, and they're just horrible ice cream. They're so cold, they're nearly flavorless. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Sure, yeah.
they're so cold that like they just fucking numb your face. So as an ice cream, horrible.
Yeah.
Just like little pellety, angry, bitter food.
Yeah.
Just have ice cream.
But is it like just a novelty thing or something? Is that what it is?
they
It's
sell
just-
them at like the zoo. They sell them at like places where you're at and you have $9 for ice cream because it's July.
Have you ever had this mochi? Someone says mochi is the best
Oh,
thing that ever happened.
I
to
can't
ice
Mochi
cream.
is
stand it.
great.
No, I loathe it.
Okay,
It's-
tell me.
it's a
Okay,
ball
so
of ice cream.
Point is
Yes.
Tom. We're gonna do counterpoint in a second, Ian, but you gotta wait. Point, Tom. Go.
Okay, it is a wonderful little ball of ice cream
Yep.
that they
there it is.
then
Sorry.
coat for no reason in flaccid, uncooked dough. Like a pastry dough. It's like wrapped in
No, it's not.
but just like a horrible, nasty dough. So you could be eating ice cream, but instead you're eating ice cream with this floppy, shitty, flaccid dough.
So it's like got a
So
foreskin on
uncultured.
it.
It's
like
disgusting.
it's like ice cream with a foreskin. Is
Yes,
what you're saying.
yes.
Okay.
It's horrible.
All right, Ian. Counterpoint.
Well, it comes. First of all, it comes from
Oh my God, you're
Japan, so
crackling like
obviously
crazy.
Am I?
Holy
am I
shit,
too loud?
dude.
Ian, call your audio guy.
Ian, can you
Okay, sorry.
hire someone? No, you're
turned-
not loud.
hold
You're
on.
crackling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're-
hold on. Just
Are you
Point for
using
the
a
stream.
microphone or like a can with
I am
strings?
using.
What do you do wrong?
Did a goat
don't
chew
know
on
what
your
I did.
cans?
It's funny because he's like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, I don't
doesn't
know.
know.
I don't know.
No.
I fucked it up. I have
Yeah.
no
Audio
idea.
is Comcastic.
Jesus
Does it
fucking
still
Christ.
sound like shit?
Yes,
Yes, you sound horrible.
You sound like you're talking to us
Wait.
through a bag of crackers.
It sound okay. See, I sound fine to everybody else, but not to you. So,
Okay, sounds fine to you. Go ahead.
Your
We'll just
fault?
deal with it. Go ahead, Ian.
Hold on, I'll do it like this. Is this any better?
No.
No, it sounds like you're in a paper bag. Like
It sounds like you're crackling.
it actually. It
something.
sounds like a wire has got a bad connection.
Oh, anyway. All right. What is
All
what
right,
is your
well,
argument?
You defend this horrible
and you have 30
mochi.
seconds starting now. Go.
Foreskin is natural. So that first of all, we're part of that movement. Don't mutilate your child. Anyway, whatever. It's not dough. It's rice. Like it's a rice concoction of like
It's a rice
sticky
dough.
Yeah, okay, but it that's what lets you eat it on the move because you can't just hold a ball of ice cream and then it's flavored, and you just had bad ones.
Okay.
Maybe
I
I,
don't know.
did.
It's good.
I will say maybe I did. It's possible I had it one time. And I'm not a one
The thing
time and
is
it's bad guy.
I just looked at chat and everybody in chat agrees with Tom. So I think you're wrong. Ian.
Really?
Yeah. I think
Because
you're
it's
wrong.
fucking horrible. The
I'm
time
just
I
saying,
had
I
it was
think you're wrong.
literally terrible.
Yeah, it says someone said Ian sounds like he works
All
for
right, it's rice
SGU.
All right, that's fair.
That is fair. That is fair. All right, Ian, fix your sound. All right, so we got to cover this.
It's super popular. Mochi's super popular.
I've never had it. I've never had it.
Good.
All right. This thing.
What is happening?
This was posted. Ian must have put this on live stream, so we're gonna watch it together.
Oh yeah.
So Ian must have put this in the notes for the live stream. So we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna make. Oh, you already.
I
did.
literally go. We have no idea what we're watching.
Here we go. This
right
is
now. At least I don't.
This is Ian put this in our live stream. So here we go. We're gonna watch it. 9 million views. Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh no! Oh, are we gonna watch people die, Ian? Don't make me watch people die.
No, it's not. They're not.
Holy shit! Oh no! First off, I don't even trust the thing outside. The railing feels like I would not trust it either. Holy shit! They have to hold this thing. You have to hire a whole group of people to hold your carnival ride down.
There's no emergency stop button that actually. They gotta wait for this thing just to wind itself down.
How unreal is that? That you got to be like, oh no, it's got to power down like a fucking Power Ranger.
Once you get these things started, they're just on their own for a while.
Okay,
so this second video. This is the bad one. Look at this one.
Oh god,
what the fuck?
That one looked like kind of.
Holy shit! Hold on a second now. So this says. Here we go. I'm going to turn it down.
Whoever even thought to run over and do that, it would not occur.
It would not occur. I would be on my phone with 911 or something to say, just line the ambulances up because we're going to need a bunch of them.
It would never occur to me. I'd be like, it's going to tip over, derp. Once the first guy ran over, I'd run over too, but it would never occur.
It would never occur to me either. Here we go. Holy fuck. What
the fucking operator bailed.
What now?
The operator bailed. That's why it's not stopping.
Jesus Christ.
Look at him run out of there. He's like, fuck this. I don't get paid enough for this.
He legit calls somebody over.
Yeah. Holy shit.
God, he really turbo boosted that thing. There's another version of it.
Damn.
Holy Christ.
It's in Traverse County, Michigan. I've been here.
I like that it's taking forever to load, though. Oh, come on.
Just fucking thing.
Come on. I already own all the Adobe products. I pay you every month for all your products.
And I owe them through Cecil,
fuckers.
I think.
I'd been on that type of ride before, and...
Okay, I don't want to hear you talk. Oh, we saw this. This is the same thing.
That's a shaker.
All right,
that's a shaker, Cecil.
That's just a dude. Tom.
Yeah. Do you like carnivals and carnival rides?
Oh, look at this. Look at it go, Tom.
It's not good.
Holy shit. Oh,
that thing
God. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
How does that even happen?
Holy shit. Could you imagine being on that thing?
I wonder how much it would be.
That's one of those rides, I think, that as a person who's, who doesn't want to be upside down or whatever, it certainly gets that same feeling without having to.
I like there's still somebody holding their arms up.
Yeah, there's somebody who doesn't even care. Like, I don't give a shit.
Fuck it, I said, let's keep my arms up.
I'm rocking this out. But it's one of those rides, though, that feels safe for somebody who's not somebody who wants to get spun around in a million different directions.
Right. Yeah.
And so can you imagine being on that thing? It's slowing down, but God,
the ride is just coming to an end.
Yeah, it's just
because the operator bailed. He didn't hit the oh shit button. He's just like, I don't want to go down with this ship.
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
No way.
Ian, why did you make us watch that?
Fuck.
It's for content. It's good.
We gotta go to chat.
God
what
damn.
is happening?
Do you like those rides? Do you like carnivals?
I when I was a kid, man, every summer the carnival would come, and when I was a kid, I used to shine shoes around that time because it was a fast way to make money. I'd go to the beer gardens for what they called, I lived in Lockport, Illinois, and they had a thing called Canal Days.
Yeah.
And Canal Days was their party time for everybody to come out and get shit-faced drunk in the beer garden, and then there was a carnival and whatnot for the kids. So they could send the kids over to the carnival, get shit faced, and then go home and beat them or whatever they did. I don't know what they did back then. But in any case, it was specifically it was Canal Days was what it was called. And the best part was as a kid, I had a shoe shine box, and I would go to all the bars that were packed during Canal Days, and I'd walk in and ask people to shine their cowboy boots and whatever.
Right.
And it was $1 a shine, and then I would get. I remember I made like $70 as a little kid.
Dude, that's money.
Over the Canal Days weekend.
Right.
So I remember I was awesome during that time. And so I would take 5 of those dollars during the 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. set that they had at the carnival where you get the wristband.
Yep.
And then you just go on whatever ride you want because there's normally tickets when we were kids.
And the tickets are like 900 tickets to ride a ride.
Yeah, it was a lot of tickets. It was a lot of tickets. But there was a certain time on Saturday afternoon that you could go and run that thing. And so I was like, as a kid, 100% there. And every year I got sick. Because it was the worst time of day to go, I would always get sunstroke because I was going.
Oh shit!
Because it's in the middle of summer,
right?
And this is
the hottest part of the day.
This is also back before Illinois had gotten this sort of cold bubble over it that we stay relatively cool in the summer now.
Yeah, summers used to be hot.
Summers used to be really hot. In my youth, summers were very hot.
Now we don't have
to go uphill both ways to school. But no, they were very hot.
They were. They really were.
100 degrees was average. Not average, but it was certainly happened all the time.
Yeah,
it was, it was a common occurrence. And so it was always the middle of the day. It was always really, and so I remember going and always getting sick to my stomach because you're just in the middle of this. But I went every year and went on those rides all the time, and I loved it. I loved Tilt-A-Whirl, the little weird roller coaster that they had. I loved the Screamer.
Tilt-A-Whirl's a money ride.
I went on anything that they went. Every single ride I went on, except for there was one I wouldn't go on. It was called the Zipper. Because I don't like to spin around like this, where my body goes like, I don't like to do that.
Yeah, okay, I know what
like
you're
to
talking
spin
about.
like this, and I like to drop, but when I do a flip, I'm not crazy about that, because I think I went on it once, and I was like, that ain't for me, so I quit going on that. But I went on every other ride. Every other ride was fair game.
I fucking love those things. I still love them. I remember loving the things that where you are in control and you spin the wheel.
Yeah.
I got in there with our buddy Circle.
Yeah.
I got in that thing and I'm like, I'm gonna make this thing go as hard as I can. And I grabbed that thing and I'm like horking that. And at one point, Circle, let's go. He like, poof, and he hits the wall and he's, and I'm like, I love that ride so fucking much. That was like, that ride was awesome.
Yeah,
that ride was fucking awesome.
No, it was a teacups. Or
it was like a teacup. Disney has the teacups.
Yeah.
They made them into berries and other shit like that. Yeah, fucking love that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I don't know, man. Gravitron though, where it like pins you against the wall and the floor drops out.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah.
People like spin upside down and stand up on them.
I like the swing one. I thought the swing was fun because you're just spinning around.
The swing is fun.
And you get to go up really high and you're in the air. I love Ferris wheels. I think Ferris wheels are cool. I would 100% have gone on that ride.
Yep.
That ride that's doing that, I would 100% I would have gone on that ride. But I haven't been to a carnival in years. I still kind of want to go, but I haven't ever, just like my whole adult life, I haven't gone to like an amusement park or a carnival.
I've gone as a semi-adult, like a 20-something.
Yeah.
But I haven't gone as like somebody who owns a house adult. Like,
Yeah, someone who makes their own car payment.
Right, exactly. Yeah. What about roller coasters?
I loved roller coasters as a kid. Yeah, I went on a bunch of roller coasters as a kid. I again, like there was some that I wasn't fond of because there's some that move so quickly back and forth that they slam your head against the rest sometimes. And so those are unpleasant.
But cauliflower ear when you get off of the fucking thing.
Some of my favorites are the ones like the ones that your legs dangle.
Yeah,
I love those.
That's fucking cool.
I think those are amazing when you go up and over on a ride and your feet are just hanging and you
Over
just go
space,
down. It's amazing.
Yep.
But you're strapped in, so you always feel safe. I never felt weird on those rides. When you're in the car, especially on the Eagle, because you lift up against that bar, like
there's some play.
That's unpleasant. I'm not crazy about the Eagle. I'll go on it, but I wasn't ever crazy about it. And that's a big ride. By the way, I'm talking about Chicago here.
It's
like
a big Six Flags over Great America.
The Six Flags Great America is a huge ride. It's an old wooden roller coaster called the Eagle. But the ones that I really liked was the Batman or Spider-Man. I forget what one
Batman's
it was.
with leg
with
dangler.
the legs are dangler,
Yeah.
and that's a great
ride.
I also really like the Demon, which is another. It's a metal.
That's an
roller
old school
coaster.
ride. Two loops.
It's 2 loops. It's got a nice drop. It's really good. The Shockwave I wasn't fond of because
Shockwave's the headbanger.
That's a
I knew
banger.
exactly which
Yeah,
one
it's
you're
a banger.
talking about.
I don't like that one.
But it has a great first drop.
Does have a good
drops
first drop.
and spins.
It
at the
does have
drop.
a
great
first
drop.
but yeah.
I miss roller coasters. I haven't been on one in a long
Always
time.
wanted to go on to Cedar Rapids or Cedar Point. Or
I went
something.
there.
Was it good?
I went there. Yeah, it was awesome. I met our old friend Derek there.
Oh, nice.
Years and years and years and years.
Cedar Point, is it?
Cedar Point.
Cedar
Yep.
Point. Yeah.
Really fun.
I always wanted to go there, but it's like it's in one of the shithole states, isn't it?
It's in Ohio.
There you go. That's the one
so
I was
you're
thinking
right.
of.
It's
Yeah.
in a shithole
That's
state.
what I was
Yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah.
All right, we have a story we want to cover.
Oh, it's so good.
We watched Ian's thing.
There's another one in there that I just put in. I don't know if we talked about it on
There's
the
another
show.
video? Oh, another.
Called the Freedom Phone. Actually, chat brought it up. They were like, apparently it's a Candace Owens backed Apple Google alternative.
Oh my God. Yeah. Swim uphill against Apple and Google.
All right,
Candace
I'm
Owens.
gonna pause this.
I don't
once
want. I don't
the ad
want
starts.
to. Yeah, I don't want to.
I'm not going to play this.
derail.
I'll just have Tom read the article. That's all. Give us a
Yeah.
second. Let me stop this once the ad starts.
The ad, it was kind of annoying.
So I'm going to stop it.
So it's not a talkie. It's a
I'm
reading?
not. We're just going to read it.
All
so.
right. Eric Finman, the self-proclaimed Bitcoin millionaire, has launched a new smartphone designed to fight back against big tech companies by promoting free speech and security. The Freedom Phone, which you have to read like that.
It's so stupid.
All caps, the Freedom Phone. Or maybe it should sound like
It should sound
Movie
like
Phone.
Movie Phone from fucking Seinfeld.
Right.
With Movie Phone.
you've reached Freedom Phone.
Movie Phone.
The Freedom Phone comes with its own app store, which will feature apps that are blocked or banned by Apple and Google. Although the detail, it's just going to be malware.
Oh my
although the details
gosh.
haven't yet been given.
What
and it's
the
already been
fuck?
endorsed by conservative commentator and horror person Candace Owens.
You know what's funny is they're going to have apps on there where they have a tiny little X to close it, but right next to it is pay $700,000 and you accidentally click it and now you're
Right.
obligated to pay $700,000 to your credit card or whatever. Like the reason why they rip things off stores sometimes has nothing to do at all with fucking free speech.
it almost never does.
yeah. But even if they do, I guess that they're probably going to try to take off and what would they put on there? Is Parlor? It's because
Yeah,
Parlor.
dude, it's going to be junk
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's going to be like Parlor, and I can't even think of anything. It's just
Gab.
going to be a bunch of Gab, a bunch of fucking racist malware bullshit. And then it's not going to be a phone anybody wants because, like, you're going to want to put apps that people use, like your fucking banking app and Facebook, because America's on those things.
You know what would be interesting though is
the fuck outta here.
the people who run the apps are not going to make it for this software, or they're going to have to steal someone else's software.
Yeah,
right?
they have to steal somebody else's,
or they're
like-
going to make their
like
own
underlying
proprietary
technology.
software or something, and so
Right.
then they're going to.
This phone is never going to get made. There's no if this phone gets made, the fucking show is going to buy us one so we can play with it, so we could shoot it
Oh my god!
with a freedom gun.
What wins, Tom? Does a freedom gun?
Freedom versus freedom.
Does a freedom gun win, or does a? Wow, what wins? That's all I'm
Do
saying.
you have to buy a freedom phone? It should be free.
It should be free, right?
I would
Yeah.
think.
I would think. All right,
Man.
there's more.
I just did a live on Instagram taking everyone through the new Freedom Phone, which is now trending. She tweeted on Wednesday night. So excited that I partnered with a solution, all caps, against Apple and Google.
Oh, there's a video.
Oh,
do we want to
God.
do we want to listen to, Candace?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, apparently there's an app called Gateser.
Gates, sir?
Which
What?
is-
Oh, like
it's,
Matt Gates?
Matt Gates. So I
Matt
think
Gates
it's
has an app? Does he have sex with
No.
your underage person and take him across
it's an
state lines?
yeah, it's an underage.
It's how you could send him like tit pics or whatever. But only if you're in high school.
What the fuck? Why would there be a statutory rape app?
Oh my god! Don't say the R word.
A statutory bad touching.
R word. There you go. Thank you.
Well, just don't name the episode statutory rape.
All right. Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Algorithm.
Okay, Instagram, I'm sorry I kind of look like a dirtbag today, but I'm super excited. It's a very, very big day. Okay, where do I even start? I guess I'll start from the beginning, which is that when Parler got taken out of the App Store, if you're like me, you're just so tired.
Yeah, see, exactly.
fucking
It's
Parler.
Parler. It's about Parler, yeah.
Also, what do you-
But didn't it get put back in? I thought it got put back in, or maybe they came back up. Parler came back up, but just
I think the
wasn't
site
available.
came back
Yeah,
up.
it wasn't
Yeah.
available. That's a great picture.
What? Also, like, what is like? I
Okay, hold
love
on.
like apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, I look like a dirtbag. You don't look like a dirtbag, and you know you don't look like a dirtbag.
That's a great image right there.
You look like a dirtbag.
Perfect image.
She looks like a fucking dirtbag. Is what
Here
she
we
looks
go.
like.
Oh, it. Doesn't play. Okay, here we go.
That's
tired of everyone complaining about these hideous things that happen. Parler gets taken out of the App Store.
It's not hideous.
Trump gets taken off social media. Everyone's like, oh my God, big tech's a problem. Big tech is so bad. Oh my God, I hate big tech. We got to fight big tech censorship. Big tech, big tech, big tech. And nobody actually does anything, and Congress does nothing. And
What is Congress going to do? Make a freedom vote? The fuck is Congress going to do?
Do you remember the Obama phones that everybody was worried about? Because it's like, like Republicans were worried that poor people were going to have phones. And the end. That was what they were worried about.
That was the big problem.
Well, we can't give people who don't have very much money resources.
Give people any resources to communicate.
Hey, get a job. I would, but my employer can't call me because I don't have a phone.
I have a phone. Yeah, no, but it's a.
Yeah, I got to apply for everything online. Well, maybe we should give you guys a phone. Fuck you.
Yeah,
do nothing.
I remember there was a big stink.
Just send you bootstraps. That's what we're going to send you. Literal bootstraps.
Yeah, and then beat you with them. Yeah. Again, I keep pausing this at the perfect time. Oh, sorry. You already did it.
Fact checkers, I take on every single fight. My husband, after January 6th, not before, after, we contacted the people that were running Parler and said, how can we help?
Because it was so instrumental in what we wanted to happen. So we were like, fuck, we got to get on board with this thing that's literally tearing the nation apart.
Holy shit. Well, I saw a schism in the fabric of our very nation, and I thought, how can I widen that?
Is there any way I can just tear it apart? What seams can I rip today of our American fabric?
What she's really saying is, I bet I can monetize this.
Fucking A right, man. Fucking A right.
And so my husband's on the CEO of Parler. Like, we're do people, not complain people.
Her husband is on the CEO of Parler? If you're on the CEO of Partner, that is a partnership.
It's so funny that she says we're do people, not complain people. Read her fucking Twitter, dude.
A call to everyone, and I said we need to have a phone that is made that is not controlled by Apple or Google. And I notoriously tweeted we need Elon Musk to make the e-phone, and a bunch of people contacted.
Wow, you notoriously tweeted something. Hey, do yourself a favor and dislocate your arm, patting yourself on the back for that one. Gosh, what could it? Tom, think of the courage.
It took
think
to
of
tweet
the courage. That. Think of the fortitude you need to tweet something,
and not just to tweet anything, but to tweet, "I need help, Elon Musk." to get out and say, you know what? I have an idea that I can't actualize myself.
Yeah.
By God, the bravery.
Is there inspirational music we can play under this, Ian? Is there something we can play under this?
It's gotta be.
Yep. Totally have that ready. Give me a few.
Hit the inspirational music button.
I will. Give me a second.
My husband and said, we're making a phone, and it's not going to be controlled by Apple or Google. And I was like, hey, you talk a big game, send us the phones. So some of them were absolutely terrible. Some of them were even worse than terrible. Finally, we got a phone, and I cannot be more excited about it. And I'm telling you today, you need to get this phone.
Show it.
I'm so on board with this. I said,
I want it to be a fucking 2600 Atari. That's what I want. I want her to hold a 2600 Atari to her face and make a call. I can't tell you how much I want to see that.
More than anything, I hope she has to click the antenna out.
Yes. Yes.
I hope she needs to help. Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell needs to come out with it.
She needs a fucking tube TV the size of her head that she's holding next to her face. That's what I want to see. Please show me a phone the size of your torso.
Biggest spokesperson for this phone. Just by the way, give me some credit. I have been on social media.
You're giving yourself all the credit.
Like, Jesus,
what? What is anyone? You're doing all the heavy lifting on the credit side.
If you blew yourself anymore, you'd fly away.
4 years. You've been following me for 4 years. I have never
been following you for 0 minutes.
Pitched a product at you.
Okay,
never.
Not
once.
No.
I've never.
Just yourself.
Sponsors coming to me all the
yourself
time. I don't pitch
product.
any products. I'm not here to be an Instagram celebrity and be like, oh my God, let me get you tummy tea. If it does not help save the nation, I don't pitch it. Okay. So I'm serious when I'm telling you to stop everything that you are doing, and I'm holding in my hand, literally, a smartphone that is not controlled by Apple or Google. Okay. So think about this. This is like how I'm trying to. Let me just open it and not put my passcode.
Start smoking.
Oh, that'd be amazing if she did.
I'm not one of those idiots. So this is called the Freedom Phone.
Okay, Freedom Phone, and that's the end of the thing. There's probably more, but I don't care. It looks like a regular phone. Sure.
It does. Look, manufacturing the basic technology for a phone is fine, but like rush producing an entire UI and a store and apps. You're gonna have a brick.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy a fucking brick. What is it gonna do?
But then like also if you don't have the overhead in place to pay attention to those apps like Google, and you're gonna have, like you said, it's all malware.
It's all gonna be
I'm just gonna reach your be like, oh, hey, guess what I have of yours? All of it. And so you're gonna it's a stupid thing to trust anybody like this with your with any of your information, and that's what you're gonna enter into this phone. But it's such a dumb reason to have a phone. To make a phone. It's such a dumb, and you're only going to have 4 apps in it?
That's the thing. You're only going to have the hate apps.
Yeah.
You're going to have it's not even going to have a flashlight on it. It's just going to have a tiki torch that you press the button for.
Your Foursquare app just has how many KKK hoods are near you. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, what a stupid thing. You're a dumb person. The end. All right, we've got to call this up because this is, oh God, look at that face. Look at that face, guys. Look at that face.
Wait, I think I got the inspirational music.
Oh, did you finally get it? Thanks, Ian. Great.
Is it there? Do you hear it?
No. You're doing a great job. Ian, can we do your review again?
Look, it was...
Hey, at least you fixed the clicking sound. Hey, that's done. It's gone.
Yeah, what'd you do to fix it? Probably nothing, because you don't know why it started.
It just, stopped. I just shut off things, and then it was better.
Okay. So you don't have any inspirational music? All right, Ian.
I do.
All right, Ian,
we're
skipping out.
It's just, no,
Ian,
okay.
It's okay, we're done. Okay, so... we love you, Ian. We just tease you. We just tease you.
We should have probably told him that this job involved a tremendous amount of public abuse.
Yeah, like public abuse. I'm really sorry about it.
We were looking for an administrative guy.
We really needed a guy who could keep us in line. But
this is what happens when you can't do that.
This is what happens. All right, this is Madison Cawthorn, which sounds 100% like a cartoon cat. Like it 100% doesn't sound like a human being. Madison Cawthorn got torched for claiming Biden's door-to-door vaccination program will also confiscate guns and Bibles. I just want to play the clip for you, Tom.
It's amazing.
Real quick.
And now they're starting to talk about going
What is that voice? What is that voice? It kind of sounds like me. Hold on a second. It does. It sounds like me.
And now they're starting to talk about going door to door to be able to take vaccines to the people. Think about the mechanisms they would have to build to be able to actually execute that massive of a thing. And then think about what those mechanisms could be used for. They could then go door to door, take your guns. They could then go door to door, take your Bibles.
Yeah.
It's serious.
My favorite comment here is from one of the tweets. I got to pause this. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button.
The thing about the
my favorite is like someone should tell about the U.S. federal government AFK in the post office. Someone should tell them that the post office already knows where you live. You fucking crazy person.
Oh, soon you're going to have to give the government your name and your address.
Oh, God.
They have that.
Oh, my gosh. It's so amazing to hear these people with this, my freedom stuff. One, it's not like they're coming to the house and holding you down and making you take a vaccine.
It's an offer.
It's an offer. It's not the way. It's all fear mongering. Like
Yeah,
this is
for sure.
100% fear mongering.
Yeah.
What this is a way to make people who believe far right ideas to be afraid of the other side, because there's no argument. You're not going to come up with Madison Cawthorn is not going to come up with an argument as to why you shouldn't get the vaccine or any of these other points. What he's going to do is demonize something, turn it into a scary thing, so that you don't think about it, you just feel about it.
Yeah, well, exactly, because for some reason they don't, and I'm kind of at a loss for this, but don't want you to get the vaccine.
Right.
But I think that they actually don't care if you get the vaccine.
Yeah, I think that's more it.
What I think is that they want to make sure that they've inflamed and enraged you.
Yeah.
That they've sown the seeds of distrust and mistrust, and that they never allow you a moment's pause to look up and say, man, life is better now. Right? Life isn't better now as long as you're always afraid of something.
Sure.
As long as you're always afraid. But, if this administration goes 4 years and makes some amount of incremental change and you wake up in 3.5 years and life is better now, They never win. They don't win again. They don't win the next election, right?
Yeah.
So they have to keep you on your fucking fear toes all the time so that you don't notice that, wow, life is better without a summer filled with protests and police brutality. You know, life is better when the COVID numbers were declining. Now they're rapidly increasing, right? Also, man, they're going to go door to door and take your guns and Bibles.
Well,
they don't know how many of either you have.
Right, like, what I want to see is a guy fighting a Bible warrior that has cut Bibles up and turned it into a mech. And so he walks out, he's like Ed 209 from RoboCop, covered in Bibles. Just, John 3:16. But you know what? Here's these fucking idiots. Like, okay, so you took my paper Bible. Did you also take the internet and all the electronic copies and all the ways? And like, did you? What is confiscating a single Bible gonna do? What? It doesn't do anything. There'd be no reason to do that.
Biden is a devout Catholic.
I know.
You fucking ninnies. He's a devout Catholic. Your guy has never stepped foot in a church day in his life except for a fucking photo op.
Right.
Like, that was their guy.
Right.
The current guy's a devout, lifelong Catholic. And we're going to show up and take your Bibles.
Yeah.
All right, well, did you register all your Bibles in the federal Bible registry?
The guns too, because we don't have one of those.
Nobody knows how many guns you have.
You could have that house that we saw. Did we ever find a picture of that house, by the way, Ian? That house with all the guns. Do you remember that house we were talking about? Let me just see if I can do a search for it. I'm going to do a search for it. I'll do an internet search for it.
Do you need any music?
Yeah, like,
sure.
People who aren't from this country, like, it may not know. You buy a gun. Whoa. What is happening?
That's me.
That's inspirational.
That's very
so
loud.
It's inspirational.
That's the loudest inspiration.
Well,
ever.
it's very inspirational.
In this country, when you buy a gun, nobody knows you bought it. Nobody. There's no registry.
Yeehaw.
Oh my God.
House with guns on roof, maybe?
Does anybody know what they're talking about? Chat. You wanted extra
Okay, that's enough. Stop that.
All right,
that music is making me mad.
I'm
and
very
I weirdly
angry.
want to buy.
I feel like I want to
yogurt.
do I feel like I want to do a corporate HR video when I hear that.
I felt like I wanted to buy yogurt or do yoga or something.
So what is it? It's there's house. It's like a house. It's like guns on deck and roof. Thousands of guns, maybe? Where's that picture? There's a picture of this guy who's got so many guns. Anyway, there's a picture. I can't find it. I'll look in chat real quick. Maybe they posted it. Yeah, but there's a picture of fucking this. Tom, there's so many guns. Every square inch of this deck, they're on the roof behind them.
Oh, good God.
There has to be. I think it's a conservative estimate to say there's 1,000+ guns in this person's house.
That's
1,000 plus. I think
there's no limit in America.
I'm sure
There's
people
no
have
limit
seen
to
it.
the amount of
I
guns
think people
you can
have
have.
seen it, but in any case, it's
From the windows to the wall.
there's so many. I can't find the image, but a massive gun collection. That's a great idea. Let me do that. Massive gun collection.
It's just gonna have a fucking map of America.
I'll type house with it too.
Holy mother, fuck.
Maybe deck. Massive house collection deck. Okay, Ian.
I love when Ian amuses himself.
Okay, I can't find it. Ian, knock the music out. I'm gonna fight you. Sorry. But in any case, there's an image, and I can't find it, but they're genuinely 100%, like just like so many guns. Nobody knows how many guns those people have.
No.
Nobody. I mean, I'm using it as a point, but the point is nobody knows how many guns those people have.
Nobody knows how many guns are
Yeah.
buying. No one's coming to your door to take your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and That's not a sneaky thing that is going to, if they're going to send people door to door and they're going to knock on your door and ask you if you'd like to have a life-saving fucking vaccine in the middle of a pandemic.
And then you're going to say no.
Free.
And then you're going to say, no, y'all. And then they're going to leave. And that's the end of it.
And I saw videos this week where people are like, yeah, I can't wait for them to come to my house and I'm in a stand your ground state and anybody comes on my property, I'll shoot them. It's like, it doesn't work like that. You can't shoot people for going to your front door and ringing your doorbell and asking you something. You can't shoot solicitors.
What a psycho.
Why do you want to kill people?
Why do you want to murder people?
What the fuck is wrong with this country? Meanwhile, in most of the rest of the world, they're like, can we have some vaccine,
I know,
please?
Right? We have so much of this that we're not even using. And again, it's 100% a problem. The problem built on its. I mean, it's like we're a victim of our own success.
Right,
we're a victim of our own success. It's because vaccines were so fucking effective that then people forgot how horrible all the things
diseases
that we got
were.
And so they feel the same way about this one. Even though they never got it, they feel the same way about this one. And we should have, I mean, I almost feel like we should have just like televised as much of that as possible. I saw some pretty horrible footage of COVID cases and COVID deaths and people, you know,
people struggling and dying.
And also people talking about having to watch their, you know, FaceTime their dead dad or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, we didn't. I don't know what we did.
Really played that up.
I don't know. We played it enough because I think people didn't care. They're just like, well, I don't care. It's the fucking flu, man.
Hey, I'm not in a nursing home.
Ooh, I'll be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, fucking. There's other people out there. One that won't, and two, you have other people around you. Like it's not. You don't live in a fucking vacuum, dipshit.
And also, maybe you won't be fine.
Yeah.
About 10% of people get long COVID.
Sure. There's also
that's a huge number.
Yeah. Nice. Anyway, Madison Cawthorn, big name, going to be moving up in the world.
Madison
I hear a lot of good
Fuck.
things about him. Yeah.
He's finally getting the attention he
Let me
deserves.
tell you a little story though. So speaking of guns, I just moved to a new suburb.
Yeah.
And we got a message from the people in this suburb sent to our email that said there's going to be a block party.
Oh, that's nice.
New block party. Come on out. And so at first, Sarah and I were thinking maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll go to the block party.
Meet the
neighbors. Just meet the neighbors. We've met all our neighbors around us. There's only one that really definitely 100% red flag Trump supporter. The other ones have all seemed normal. And so I'm just like, oh, maybe they're normal. And maybe I could just, again, not talk about stuff like this and just meet some people and be like, hey, I live here. Okay, leave me alone. And but there's one house in the neighborhood. It's down the road and to the left that has a sign on it. And the sign says, don't blame me, I voted for Trump. And of course, I 100% blame you. You're an awful person. That's your fault.
What do you mean?
And so I just out of curiosity, I typed in the address to see where this party was going to be.
Is it at that house?
It's going to be at that house.
Oh.
And the reason why I typed the address in, Tom, is because 2 days before this big fucking block party was going to happen, we got another message and said, hey, we're going to have a bounce house, a snow castle, and we're going to have special guests. The canine and the SWAT team are going to come by.
What?
And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that's not a special guest. What is that?
That's a scary paramilitary organization.
Why do I want the scary paramilitary organization showing their guns off? And that's what triggered it was, is this at the Trump guy's house? And so I typed it in and I'm like, it's at the Trump guy's house. I was like, cross that off the list.
Close the blinds on Saturday.
Also, you're bringing the weird canine dogs and the SWAT teams and the M16s and all that.
How fucking lit up is this block party gonna get?
And I live in a white suburban, never used a SWAT team probably ever.
Well, that's why the SWAT team isn't scary to them.
The only reason why the SWAT team is here is because of funding from property taxes, right? I mean, like the reason why you have a SWAT, and you don't need a SWAT team out here. There's no reason to have a SWAT. There's no bad part of this city.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, that's why those guys don't see the SWAT team the way the rest of the country sees the SWAT team.
Yeah.
The rest of the country, like fucking SWAT team and canines.
Yeah.
They're like the dog. The dog is to me is just a symbol of a fucking failed war on drugs and incarcerated
100%.
like
That's what the
an
SWAT team is too.
Right,
Yeah.
and the SWAT team is just like maybe more force would solve the problem.
No kidding. You go there, they have to
Fuck.
frisk you when you come in, beat you up a little,
God damn.
sick the dog on you.
Fuck.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for this week, and we're hoping we're gonna have a guest next week.
Is that the picture?
No, it's a whole house full of guns. I'm gonna see if I can find it this week. Someone posted on the fan page, and I'll take it, and I'll make sure to mention it next week. We hope to have a guest next week. This week on Cognitive Dissonance on Monday, we're doing the second part. So if you guys caught Scathing, we were on Scathing. I think we're on Scathing this week.
Yep.
For Vulgarity for Charity, and then next there's going to be we're on Vulgarity for Charity for on our show. They come on our show. And then the following week, we're going to have a special guest. It's a canine unit and SWAT team. So special guest will be on our show. No, we're super excited about the guest.
Yeah.
We hope that the guest is fun, and it's an author. So we are hoping that the thing goes through. I'm probably just jinxed it or whatever. I don't believe in that, but I just said it anyway. But we hopefully will have a guest in 2 weeks. But this upcoming week is Scathing is going to be on for a little bit of the show, not all of the show. So some of the show some of the show is going to be Vulgarity for Charity, but then we also covered stories, and we also talked about the first chapter of Demon Hunter World. So, all right, that's going to wrap it up for this week, guys. We'll catch you guys next week. Come on back, 9 p.m. Central. We'll be back next week to hang out and chat. So long, everybody. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hold on, I got to hit the end. Which one is it? End?
What?
Oh, you already hit it. Okay.
You're
you hit
talking
it.
about that one?
Yeah, you hit it.
You can do it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
fine. You hit it.
Can I do it?
No.
It's fine.
God damn it.
No.
Okay, so I got to hit.
Hold on, I got
offline
outro
name.
music. Wait, I got outro music.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you, Ian?
You do not have
actually
outro
have
music.
Hold on.
Do you actually have it, Ian, or no?
It's so obnoxious.
Why are you guys laughing? Do you recognize the music? or
I
something?
don't.
No. What? Should we?
Never mind.
What
Probably.
is the
Well,
music?
Don't worry about it. I don't recognize it either.
I want to know what it is now. Chat, what's
nope.
the music? I know you're there.
There's nothing. No, stop.
Jason C, what is the
You can
music?
hit the stop.
Guys,
You can hit the
what's
stop.
the music? What
You
is
can
he
hit the
talking
stop
about?
button.
Someone's laughing. Hold on a second. Hold on, what are we laughing
Don't.
at?
Nobody laugh.
Pornhub.
I don't. What? Does Pornhub have sound?
Pornhub has music? Do they have like a royalty-free channel that you can get music from? That'd be
No, it's like a-
outstanding, wouldn't it?
Apparently, it's intro. I read the meme page. It's like their intro music. I
Oh, you don't know about it? You've never seen any Pornhub
no, I've
videos?
never seen it. I don't do
Single
that
one.
sort of thing.
You've never
It's
watched
gross.
a
I just go to adamandeve.com and use her glory.
Gloria, check out.
And then
There you
I watch porn on DVDs like God intended.
Like,
All right, guys, we got to pounce. Take it easy. We'll catch you next week.
All
All
right,
right,
guys.
bye, everybody. I'm going to hit